Hey tribe, Dawna here from Transformational Healing. And today we're going to talk about instinct, intuition, and mindfulness. So when we are being mindful, when we're in the moment, we're in balance and we're flowing along the web of life, flowing with our energies and things are going good, our intuition works much better. Or so it appears that our intuition is working much better. I think it's that we're just actually paying more attention to it. So being mindful, being in balance, and doing all of the things that I suggest to you on the channel all the time, and the different aspects that you might be drawn to that you need to work on are videos that would help you to get your intuition flowing a little bit better. But besides that, how do you learn to trust your gut and work on increasing your intuition? First off, what parts of your intuition are you ignoring all the time? Why are you ignoring those instincts that tell you what is right or what is wrong or which way to go? Why are you constantly second guessing yourself? And I have a feeling that a lot of those reasons is because during your childhood that you were told that you weren't supposed to be paying attention to those things, that you were taught that you needed to think about what you were doing, not just do it instinctively. And we have to work on breaking that cycle a little bit, but breaking it in a mindful way. So learning to trust your gut and listen to your gut and listen to those instincts and to be in the moment and not stuck in your head trying to figure out what is right or what is wrong. Have you ever been in a room and felt the hairs raise on the back of your neck? You know that something is wrong. So why do you talk yourself out of believing that something is off or something is wrong? We've been taught to use our mind to think about what's really going on instead of just going, no, the energy in here really sucks and I'm leaving, or I'm putting up shields to protect myself from that energy that I'm feeling that I don't like. That's your gut instinct. And that's your fight or flight instinct kicking in. But it doesn't always have to be that drastic. When someone is telling you a story and they're telling you about something that happened, whether it's just something normal or something that's a little bit paranormal about what happened to them, a message that they received, something along those lines, and you get the goosebumps, that to me is a sign that something resonates with my being, that I should be paying attention. And I know that it's true for a lot of other people too. Maybe that is or isn't a thing for you. But when I'm hearing someone talk and they're speaking about the supernatural especially, and I get goosebumps, I know that it's something that is resonating with me as being true or truthful, or that my body is trying to let me know that the energy is increasing in the area around me, so I get the goosebumps. So, and it's a good energy, not the hair raising on the back of the neck energy of you're like, ooh, the energy doesn't feel so good around here. It's the good energy of getting goosebumps. And I think a lot of you have probably experienced that as well. When you're driving down the road and you instinctively don't know why, but you hear in your mind, or you just know, turn right now, and you follow that gut instinct and you turn right, you could be avoiding a traffic jam. You could be avoiding an accident. You could be finding something awesome on the side of the road down the other way home that isn't normally the way that you drive, because your gut instinct, you listen to it and it told you something. And you may never know what it is that you were avoiding, if you were avoiding something that was going to happen. But you may figure out what that was, because maybe you find something cool on the side of the road. And learning to pay attention to those gut instincts, because you're in the now and you're present and you're listening to your body, and you're keeping your body in balance, and you're staying grounded, you're staying connected and centered and connected to source. When you can stay in that balance and stay in that flow, you'd be amazed at the things that manifest, at the good things that are going to come into your life, and at the instincts and the inner knowing that begins to grow, because you can hear your higher self, your unconscious mind, coming through and breaking through into that conscious thought, because your conscious thoughts aren't running around constantly busy worrying about the past or worrying about the future. You're just in the moment. And when you can be in the moment and be mindful, that gut instinct will increase. Now, there's also a lot of work to do, because your gut instinct comes from your gut, and that is your sacral plexus. It's your creativity center. It's your place that's filled with passion for life and creativity and all the wonderful things that we do to express ourselves as individuals while we are here. But you have to remember that we are also all one. And so being connected through the heart chakra to being all one helps you to connect to that universal energy. And when we are fully connected through the crown, you are grounded, you're centered, you're being creative, you're flowing, and you keep those energy centers clear, then you can be aware of the other energies around you and also be aware of that gut instinct. But what are all the negative things that hang out in that solar plexus chakra? It's all of the would-ofs, the could-ofs, the have-tos, and the shoulds, and all of your fears and all of your anxieties and all of those things that I talk about that knock you out of being mindful and being in the moment. When you live in the past with the woulda, coulda, shouldas, and you live in the what-ifs and the anxieties of the future, and you play into those fears and you play into that fear game, your sacral plexus is clogged. And so when it's all muddy with all of those other things, your gut instinct isn't clear. But when you can keep yourself present and you can deal with, I don't mean you ignore all those other things. You have to deal with why you have those false and limiting beliefs. You have to be in the moment and do your shadow work to see where all those limiting beliefs are coming from. And we've been talking a lot about that on this channel, especially the last few weeks. There's talk about shadow work. There's meditations to help you talk and connect with your true self every morning. All sorts of different things about mindfulness and staying connected and being in the moment on the channel. I think that when you can be grounded and centered, video up there for a meditation if you don't know what that is, and in the moment and fully connected, you will be so surprised about all of the things that you just happen to do. You'll know who's calling before you see the caller ID on the cell phone. You will know what to do when. You'll just know, hey, it's time to go do XYZ, and something awesome is going to happen. It really will change your life. Being positive and that law of attraction and all of those things work because you're paying attention to your intuition. And if you can shift to learning to trust your gut and getting rid of all of those blockages by doing your shadow work about why you don't trust your gut, because you were told not to, you were taught not to, it wasn't okay, you were made fun of when you said X, Y, or Z, but now you know that it's good to pay attention to those things. Just get that mindset rolling. Get that shift going, and you will be surprised at the world that will develop around you. Now, if you are new to this channel, make sure that you subscribe and like and share out this video, and catch all the other ones in that mindfulness playlist, because they are really important to help you to figure out all the different ways to stay in balance right now. But if you're worried about missing out on anything that comes out from the YouTube channel, or that I put out for classes or other things, make sure that you join the VIP email list, which you can find at transformationalhealingbydawna.com/tribe. I hope that all of these videos on mindfulness and intuition, introspection, and exploration of yourself and being true to your higher self are able to help you to get back into balance. There's also all sorts of things about how to use physical herbs to help with the physical balance, and aromatherapy for that mental emotional balance of what's going on, and how to use all of those spiritual products that you can find in the shop that are amazing tools to help you feel more in balance all the time. Many blessings, tribe, and we'll see you real soon.